All right, just going to get ready to share the screen, and then we'll talk on adding numbers to the lead connector platform on GoHighLevel. All right, so going to be talking on adding new phone numbers, where you go inside of GoHighLevel to do so if you already have your own account. If you do not already have your own account and you're looking for a GoHighLevel setup, the link will be in the description to get your 14-day free trial. You can additionally reach out with questions that you might have later while you're setting up phone numbers, 262-300-2882. If you reach out, shoot us a text. We will respond with a video content reply to any questions you might have. Obviously, you're helping us. We're helping you based off of the questions you have. We'll create content, post it, but also give you the response. So with that said, we're going to talk a little bit about where those phone numbers can be purchased, price points, some things to take into consideration, and some differences between some of the different phone numbers, types, pools, things of that nature, and how they're typically used. So inside of the GoHighLevel platform, you have your regular contact card here. After you've gotten an A2P approved campaign, and if you have not done that already, you'll have to do that. We've got some videos around that process already, but we are going to be releasing some new updated videos as well. Once you do that and you get yourself a phone number, you will have a phone number that can be used here that is your primary or default. With these phone numbers, there is going to be one phone number set that is the account default phone number, so your company phone number, if you will. I'd recommend that each user has their own phone number then thereafter so that you can do some tracking based off of the phone calls and things that that user is doing. You can always make phone numbers live ring multiple users. So we'll talk a little bit more on that with different marketing channels that you might use phone numbers for and how you can make it so that more than one user can live answer those if you have a inside sales or acquisition type team, sales team that's taking those calls. With that said, bottom left settings tab here, if we click on that and then go into phone numbers, you will have this area here, and you can either add a single phone number or a pool. So phone number for singles, typically going to be something like a Google My Business, a website, things of that nature that you are tracking and needing phone numbers for. We've used it for different website landing pages, things of that nature, where we are setting up a single phone number just for that. We put them on calendar links, landing pages, types of things like that. If you're wanting to do pay-per-click tracking, Google pay-per-click, Facebook, maybe you're doing direct mail pieces where you're sending out specific direct mail pieces to different lists, and you want to track how those different lists or pieces are performing, you may want to try different phone numbers. And in that case, you may look at a pool, and you can see here it says use for lead tracking. So those are some of the different variations of that. If we click on add a phone number, it should take us here in a second. If not, I'll go into one of the areas that we have phone numbers already. But it's going to allow you to purchase either a local phone number or like a toll-free number through here. Now, if you own your agency account already, you have your own GoHighLevel account, price point, you'll probably see exactly what I have up on my screen here. This is using the lead connector platform, which is essentially a white label of Twilio, $1.15 a phone number, and then you're going to pay for the minutes and or text messages based on segment. If you're using long text messages, it's going to potentially be more than one segment. If you're using emojis, things of that nature, it might be additional costs behind that. So if you have your own agency account, there are posts and blogs and different things out there with the phone number pricing that Lead Connector has out there. I'll try to get that link available on the video in the comments or description area as well. But this is what it should look like. If you are currently a sub-account holder under another agency, you might see a different cost here. They have different costs that are involved in things that they're doing for you, and so their costs might be higher than what you're seeing here. Same thing with the text messages, but this is how you're going to do it. If you go to filter, you can then select how to match it. If you want a phone number based on any part, first part would be kind of your area code. So here in the US, if we wanted to do a specific area code, first part, search or reapply. Now we have some phone numbers to pick. We can click on the phone number and then proceed to purchase. When we proceed to purchase a phone number, it'll look something like, let's see here, bring up this page here. It'll look something like this once you have the phone number purchased. So like this one right here, we just bought today. If we want to adjust the settings of how long it rings, inbound, outbound, before it goes to voicemail or drops a call, where should it forward to, a business phone, a cell phone, somebody else on your team, you can adjust all that stuff with this triple dot. And again, we are in the settings and then phone numbers area, and we're under manage phone numbers. Go into edit configuration, and then you're going to be able to adjust where to forward it to. So this would be where you would put a cell phone, a business phone, landline, etc., that you're forwarding to. And then from that, you get to determine if you want to use some of these different settings. Now, pass the caller number, which tracking number or caller ID of who's calling. This little information will tell you a little bit more about that, but check or don't check depending on what setting you're wanting. Do you want the tracking number, or do you want the actual person's phone number to pass through? And then the call connect feature, you can see the information there on whether or not you want to use that. Whisper message would typically be the naming behind it. So what list, or is it Google My Business? Is it a Facebook page? What is it that you are using this phone number for? Put it in there. When it rings your forwarding phone number or your user, you'd hear that whisper message of this is where they're calling from. Call recording. You can record your calls. If you put a message in here, they will hear that. So this typing here, they will hear, this is recorded for quality purposes, or if it's blank, they will not hear anything. It will just be recorded. Know if you are a one-party state or a two-party state, and whether or not you can record or not record without telling them. Incoming, outgoing timeouts. Again, we mentioned this, typically low side of 8-second TC. Most of mine are 15 seconds. And then as far as incoming, normally we'll do somewhere between 15 and 20 seconds. And then the outbound 45 seconds. And so that's based on when it should time out and stop dialing, or when it should go to voicemail on the inside. Incoming calls, should they go to a user or multiple users? So you can pick multiple users from your drop down. If you have multiple users in your sub account, it will allow them to live answer if they're here logged in. And so that's kind of your settings and how you can adjust different things. Obviously, you can set up voicemails and different things as well. We'll talk about that in another video, but advanced settings, some of that stuff allows you to set up your different voicemails, things of that nature. If you have questions around setting some of the stuff up as you're going through it, reach out to us. Shoot us a text, 262-300-2882. If you're looking to have somebody set it up for you, services that we offer, we have snapshots, we have custom high levels that we build out. You can reach out to us over at patriotbusinesssystems.com. And then chat bubble on the bottom right, reach out to us there. You can schedule a 15-minute call. We can talk and figure out if it makes sense to work together, build out what you're looking for, or maybe point you to the right resources. If you're looking for other platforms outside of GoHighLevel, we do offer a real estate investor version on Podio. We've used that, provided that for almost a decade. Thousands of investors have used that platform. That's another option. REIAutomationsquad.com, same thing, chat bubble or 15-minute discovery call. We can get on a call, figure out if Podio or GoHighLevel maybe makes the most sense for what you're trying to do. Again, if you have any questions, you can shoot that text, 262-300-2882. We'll reply back with a video response, and then we'll post that content out on the YouTube channel and things of that nature. So you're helping us with content. We're helping by giving you a response and giving it in a video, easy to follow format. Video-wise, we've already done some videos on dropping voicemails, setting up missed call text. So if you're looking for some of that other stuff, head over to Patriot Business Systems YouTube channel. We do have a private group on Facebook as well for business owners that we talk about some of this stuff. If you do need anything, reach out. Otherwise, we're going to continue to create content around some of the settings, some of the different menus and adjustments that you can do through this platform. And then if we can do anything for you, just reach out. All right, take care.